Chapter 3.
The third day, the last one, and then we're probably going to replay.
The alarm went off. You faced a new day with weakness in his legs and a throbbing headache. All night long, he had been haunted by a painfully familiar nightmare. However, when he woke up, all tangible images dissolved, only leaving a nasty precipitate. His body led him to the kitchen in search of caffeine.
One thing, I don't drink coffee at all. Like I feel like coffee to some people is like an addiction, and in this case, like how they put the sentence really gives off those vibes.
Despite the early hours, he found his boss there.
Okay, bro is getting high, I think.
How are you feeling? You heard the question, but ignored it because of his sleepy state. How difficult is it to answer?
How difficult it is not to fuck with people early in the morning before they get their coffee, you know.
You was pleased to hear the words of concern, even coming that way. I'm sorry, Father.
Oh, so it is his dad, okay.
A cup in Yu's hand, inevitably filled with bloody coffee. You look like shit.
Well, you don't look better.
I feel like it.
Wow.
I do not want to lose my last son. Even someone like you.
The best relationship of the century between father and a son.
His father had his old wool suit on and was about to leave for work. You do not have to go to the office today. Get some rest.
Yay, but I will go to work anyway. I don't want you to be disappointed.
You did not tell anyone about this, but I am going to tell you confidentially. He believed that the disease manifested itself most fiercely when he went to bed.
Oh, okay.
That was why you did not like sleep.
I wish I had his disease because I'm addicted to sleep. Like some people are addicted to coffee, I'm addicted to sleeping. Like, bro, because if when I sleep, like, firstly, I can lay in the bed daydreaming, already great thing. And when I'm sleeping, I can control my dreams and I can like talk with my original characters and all that stuff, even better, you know. I even had friends in my dreams, like literally, like every night when I was sleeping, I was dreaming that I hang out with them, and then they died sadly. But it's another story. But yeah, if I had this disease, maybe I wouldn't be having so big difficulties with getting out of the bed.
His night fantasies became crazier with time. Every dream seemed to him a step closer to insanity. In order to control himself, he regularly looked at his hands and at the clock hands. He walked out of the door and noticed a stranger near the opposite house. That stranger was an identical copy of you, as if his long-lost twin.
Oh well, but it's hallucinating even more, I assume. But I would be really creeped up if I saw like identical me somewhere on the street. But I would probably walk up. I'm like, is it real? You know, maybe we could be besties. Who knows? I would just prank people all the time. I mean, if I had a twin, I'm certain I would send her for me in exams. We would like switch places and stuff. Nobody would know. I actually had 2 sets of twins in my class. One of them was identicals. They were identical twins. Both. Oh, actually, I had 3, but there was like boy and a girl, and other ones were girls. But we did make difference in the identical twins because of the birthmarks on their faces. So if people really know you well and chat with you like your friends, then they would make difference, you know. But if it's like a teacher or lecturer or something that don't see you close up that often, then it would definitely work out.
You froze and watched him. The door was half open, and he saw a pretty girl and a little boy, probably the same age as the kid, behind it. The newly appeared copy of you smiled, said goodbye to his family, and disappeared.
I will go to work.
You like to alter his route to work every now and then. He would walk through the park, or that patio, or the arch, by which he used to run so often. All that in order to somehow distinguish between days. Otherwise, everything merged into one endless stream. He remembered that it was the last working day before the holiday when he came up to the office door. Entering the office, you noticed that Frank was not there. He grinned at that maliciously for some reason.
Oh, the Frank is the bodyguard. I was about like, who the fuck was Frank again? I have a bad memory on names.
He found a new batch of documents on his table. Pinning his name tag on his jacket, you got to work.
But if there is only like me and my father working in there and Frank, like, that's name tags. I think these name tags do play some kind of role in the whole plot or something. Maybe it's like symbolize that he's already dead, and those name tags are like, you know, corpses have those little tags on their feet, or at least they show it like in the movies. So maybe this is the like symbolism.
The work did not take as much time on the last working day. He easily sorted out insurance files and, like a clerical deity, decided the client's fate, deciding who was to receive payments and who had mutilated himself with the purpose of deception. Having gone through most of the papers, he came across an extremely familiar storyline. Insurance form, life insurance, Form 42, fractures, serious illness, and death. Insurance does not cover self-inflicted injuries, self-inflicted infection, or suicide. Date of insurance, March 29th. Date of death, April 5th. Insurance sum, 203,500 coins. Salary, 15,000 coins.
Like, to all the respect to the game maker, you could have created your like own currency if you didn't want to use the real life currency, but putting in coins, I don't know, it's just like it kills the atmosphere in my opinion. But maybe it's again some kind of, you know, metaphor, you know, like when you're dead then you have that guy on the ship. I think it was in Egyptian mythology, but I'm not sure, or Greek. But anyway, there's a guy on the boat that you gets the souls over the river or something, and you need coins to pay to him. That's why the coins are put on the eyelids. I'm not sure, I'm not good in history, just like I vaguely remember something like this. Maybe this is like, again, another metaphor, but if it's not, I don't like it. But if it is, then respect, you know?
The client was an insurance agent. He bought a train ticket, later to be found under its wheels. Witness testimonies varied. According to some testimonies, he was pushed down onto the track. According to the other, he stumbled. Since the gap between the date of insurance and the date of death was so small, there was a note in the file indicating a suspected suicide. All risks were borne by the office that makes the final decision.
I will accept.
You confirmed the insurance payout to his metaphysical colleague.
Because some people saw him tripping, so I don't think it was a suicide.
What guided him when making such a decision?
I just said it.
Did it evoke his sense of justice, compassion, selfishness, or maybe shame? I am sorry. No. You do not have to answer.
Thank you.
You completed his work earlier than planned. Satisfied, he carefully unfastened his name tag and put it in front of himself. A confusing question went through his head. What's next?
I don't know, you tell me.
It was Yu's first holiday, and it seemed he did not even plan what to do during the long-awaited vacation.
I mean, it's fine, he deserves just to chill, you know.
He took his time to clean up his desk and went to his boss's office.
So to his father's office, right?
He formally knocked a couple times on the door and appeared before his father.
Ah, yeah, I was right, okay. I understood everything correctly. I was not completely sure, but now I am. This time I want to be a good son.
Is there anything else I can do? If you have processed the last papers, then you need to fill out the statements.
It sounds like information I should have known.
I already have.
Oh, okay.
Wait, has your holiday just started? Look at the time. It is the end of the workday. You can go. I dismiss you.
Could have said like good job, son, pat on the head or something, but
I will work some more. As you wish. Take it easy on the coffee.
that's a good advice. At least he cares about your health.
You took a folder with the statements and turned to leave. Fearing he might appear too soft, the father added, I do not need a stroke here.
Bro just tries to look harsh.
A satisfied smile flashed through Yu's face.
I got an achievement, and I think he's going to commit a suicide on overdosing with coffee.
I know, father.
Oh, I don't want to be copyrighted by this music, please. Let me out! Why is it so loud too? Yeah, okay, it's Russian. I will replay this game anyway. Okay, I think, like, I wanted to say it's like an achievement, finish the whole game. Like, only, like, without any achievements, but I got the one achievement at the end, sadly. But now we are going to get the achievements. I already opened the guide where I was skipping through the story. Because I'm multifunctional, okay. And we'll start with the chapter 1. We'll go step by step.
What?
Can I skip
Despite
to
his
the...
unusual name,
Okay, looks like I
it
can't.
wasn't a... Two. It
No,
was used...
I hope it will be quick. It's going like Cookie
This-
Clicker Simulator.
It reminded him
I don't know how many times you
His
need to do this though.
having...
But at least when I'm going to choose other options, it's going to be like a little bit different
He
information.
walked up...
So I hope it's going to
The-
make up at the end. But this is how I play like completionist games. So first we need to read the letter again.
Glenn... You was...
Yes, I know. She wants to meet up. She wants to break up with
He
me.
felt...
I feel dizzy. Yes. Oh my god, and really,
Although you suffered
I should
from
be
excessive-
skipping somewhere up here.
He clear... Since... He seemed shaken.
Okay.
He tried to... Alas,
Oh, he's still
Approach-
going there. Now he's there.
it did... She probably... Usually,
Usually you were late. I put 3
I am
dots.
tired.
I'm tired.
What?
He did not understand. Okay, now I have to choose. Now I'm asking her to stay, because this is how you get achievement.
Do not go away. Let's try once more.
Oh, that's actually also cute.
Too late. I have put up with my life for the sake of old age. Now, there will be no old age. There had always been a gap of misunderstanding between them.
Maybe you were meant to be then. Like, you can't even communicate properly.
He had embraced his illness long ago, and resignedly yielded to his ailment with a loud, "Make yourself at home."
I wonder what illness it is. I don't think it was ever said.
It seemed that he had become closer to his illness than to Darina.
Nope, yeah, looks like that indeed.
He got distracted thinking about himself and missed her meaning. Reflections on how to rebuild his life from the very beginning prevailed over the others. He was not ready to renew his relationship with himself, so he mentally grasped at the crumbles of the past, seeping through his crucified palms. I am sorry. I have made my decision. I do not know why I arranged this meeting.
I don't know why, but somehow the way the guy voices the woman really is funny because of the
She
attitude.
paid for the bill and left.
Oh, they actually ate. I thought you just met up. Okay.
You froze in place, at first not daring to say anything, and then resigned himself to the role of a scapegoat thrown into the unknown. For some reason, he saw something noble in their breakup. You were sure that he went to work immediately after the meeting, but when he came to his senses, he realized that he was on an unfamiliar street, cloaked by dusk. Despite the fact that the street seemed to be deserted, he felt someone's heavy presence. Turning to a rustle behind his back, Yu impaled his chest on a knife, squeezed in the hands of a long familiar figure. Greetings from the past.
Oh my god, that voice acting. I wonder how the Russian one sounds like. That won't be replaying this game.
Whether from pain or surprise, Yu could not utter a single word. The murderer carefully took out the blade and laid your
Wait, what?
motionless body on the ground.
I could have died? How did I play through this game without it?
Blood flowed through the cold mosaic of paved stones. The corners of Yu's mouth spread into a smile.
Well, I did not expect that. So we have 4 more achievements in the first chapter to do. We'll see how it goes. But well, if you only were here only for the main story, you could have you just like you stopped. Once I said we are going to hunt for achievements now because I won 100%. I paid €1. I think nearly €2 for this game. I'm getting 100% out of it.
Chap.
Okay, we are
Once
just
upon a
going to
time-
skip again.
This-
Oh, it's pause, okay. I mean, it was a
Despite-
pause symbol, but I was hoping
It
you
wasn't
could
a-
skip with it, you know.
Two. He was used to work.
Slowly
This-
but surely we are getting there.
It
We're not going to read letter this. Oh no, we are
Isn't it?
going to read the letter, never mind.
Having gone
But we are just not going to go there.
some, he walked. The thought.
Read the letter.
Glance. You was. Is
I'm
she
I'm
really
afraid
coming
of pressing
back?
somewhere in the wrong place.
Here he felt
You felt dizzy, but you're not going there. Go to work.
the trip to work took him by a few blocks, but the road seemed endless that way. Though Yu suffered from excessive hypochondria, he really had an incurable disease.
Is it? Wait, I will actually let me check the hippo. What is hypochondria? Oh, it's actual disease. It's a condition in which a person is excessively and unduly worried about having a serious illness. Oh, so he had like okay, he has hypochondria and he has an incurable disease.
He clearly remembered that day. Since that moment, he stopped.
Okay, I've heard it all
As soon-
before. I just it.
Deja vu.
Oh,
Yu's heart dropped. Time stood still.
peace in place.
Wishing to regain control of the situation, Yu froze in place in an attempt to suppress fear. Taking it for insolence, the mongrels became even angrier.
Mongrels? Did I skip something or is mongrel like a dog? Oh, it is a dog. Okay. I think it's like a stray dog.
Without slowing down, one of the dogs jumped and grabbed your throat.
Let me guess I will die again.
The barking slowly died down. His father yielded a piercing shout. Silence.
Yay. I got something. Oh, I died. Looks like I died. That was sad at the end anyway, so at least we proved that he cares about me. Every time it's like a different music, isn't it? It's a very strange music as well. It's like folk, but like techno electro at the same time.
Chapter 1.
Okay, we are going to
What?
read the letter and go to work again.
It wasn't an.
It's like the story of this game is like 20
It was
minutes,
used.
but the completionist is like 1 hour something,
This.
I think.
It reminded
So I won't be surprised if I just cut
Is
it into like the main game and then like
Have-
getting achievements. For people who are not interested in achievement hunting or getting the whole story. Okay, read the letter.
glance.
Would be
He
fair,
was-
I think.
Is she?
Okay, blah blah blah.
He felt.
No matter how much I like you of voicing a woman, I will skip over it. I don't have time. Life
No,
is
you-
too short to listen to the whole.
Since that moment,
Wait, I want to see the dog
as
part.
soon as he reached the
Ah.
park, he saw a pack of street dogs rushing towards him.
This is what I missed.
Deja vu. Yu's heart.
It didn't add much because we understood already that the dogs were there.
Yu tried to run away, but he barely took a couple of steps and stumbled, falling flat on the ground. As soon as he stretched out on the pavement, the dogs lost all interest in him.
That's an interesting reaction.
Everything that happened seemed to him insanely familiar, bringing back his childhood memories. Holding onto his neck and feeling old scars against his palm, Yu looked at his ragged suit.
It looks like he already got jumped by dogs once.
His head was buzzing from pain. Glancing at his watch, he wondered if it was appropriate to go to work looking like that.
Now we are going to home to change.
Yu thought that he could not appear at work looking like that and decided to change his clothes. Feeling like a little child who had fallen in a puddle, he was going home. The darn soup had spilled.
Darned? It is like damned, but I don't know. Too bad in English.
He ran into his boss on his way home. His message was short. You are fired.
Wow. That was fast. I think it's game over as well then.
He was too weak to protest. You could not get rid of the thought. Why would the boss do it? The shelves were piled with documents waiting to be dealt with, and it would be hard to find a replacement. Everything seemed like a bad dream. His head was ringing with pain.
It's actually so easy to fail this game. I'm surprised. Then I'm surprised that I managed to pass it from the first time. Okay, blah blah blah.